Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
My friends, my good friend Jason runs the channel and put up the videos and so forth. He mentioned to me that he got an email wanted to know why I don't get more viewers under the circumstances. And so Jason said, yeah, he doesn't know. And then he said, then he got another viewer, wanted to know what I thought of mortality, life itself. And you know what, my friends? I'm going to tell you something. It's nobody living now today that will ever see a person that have had the experience that I've had in life. And bodybuilding, it's not just bodybuilding, see. I'm a head man. I like to know, I'm hungry for more knowledge. Not just in exercise. Exercise is the foundation of my life. But experience and understanding and trying to navigate this life has done more to propel me than anything else in my life, other than, of course, bodybuilding. And when I look back at my friends that I grew up with, I loved, it was like, they're gone. All these great bodybuilders are gone. And then you say to yourself, what is this? What happened? Where are they? It's just like there's illusion. It's like, and you know, all religions is based on life and death. And everybody's trying to find a way to understand it. They go all kinds of different religions and cults and beliefs and everything, trying to basically understand the mystery of life and death. And it is a hell of a mystery. The people that die happy and even realizes it, live with it, and die. If you don't realize it, it's just your own shortcoming, because that's what's going to happen. So the point is, when I look at this life and death, what does it mean? And man is clamoring so, you know, and they cook up all these religions, and people are so desperate. God help me, God, because they don't know where to go. That's why they follow these gurus and these scammers, excuse me, that know better and know the need we have for something. I think we all have a need. I have a need just like everybody else, but this stuff they're shooting out here, mansplained, I know it. It's all game. All these tales and myths and all that, it's nothing but game. I have no time for that. It's a waste of my time. But I'm deeply aware and understanding mortality. And I remember, not understanding the science of it all, but understanding the mystery of it all. What a damn mystery. And you know, the period when we feel our most omnipotent is in our teens. After we get out of our teens, we start to get more aware of the mystery of life and death. I remember, I was maybe about 20 years old, I don't remember exact how old I was, very young. I was omnipotent. I felt I could conquer the world. I was riding my motorcycle, I'm gonna go to Europe, I'm gonna miss the universe. Next thing I know, I got in this terrible accident and my ankle was severed. Motorcycle accident. And I was still cocky. I'm Leroy, you know, I mean, hey, shit, I'll be all right. Hey, Doc, how long does it take to get well? He said, well, you had a very severe injury, Leroy. You almost lost your ankle. I said, yeah, but how long does it take you? He said, it'll take about 6 weeks. I said, I'll do it in 3 weeks. But you know something? That dramatized to me life at that young age because too many complications came in. They had to put screws and things to keep my ankle together, or I'd have lost it. And I realized that's the end of the world. But I realized that all those cockiness I had, that, hey, I'm omnipotent, was gone. It's like that. And then I become more aware of how short life can be and how understanding is so difficult for so many people. When Richard Nixon won, well, a lot of people don't even heard of Richard. Richard Nixon was a former president of the United States. And when he won one of the biggest landslides in history, his aides came into the room thinking he'd be elated, and he was sitting down in depression. And he said, what's the matter? And Nixon said, just go. Because you know what? Nothing really changed. The change is in your head. You know, we looking and researching. But I think the most important thing, and the thing that, believe me, my friends, I'm not sitting here like, oh, Mr. Know-it-all, I got the answers. Of course not. I'm just mystified by it all. The mystery of life and death. Here today, and you don't exist tomorrow. Like a ripple in the stream. It's absolutely fascinating. And people are so desperate for an answer. So desperate to hold on to something. So desperate for somebody to tell them something, which is not to tell. They're looking for answers that these scammers don't have. The scammers are smart enough to take their money, but that's all. And you know, funny thing they say, it makes me laugh. They memorize money unless they have it. You know, the money is a terrible thing if you think of money, unless they got the money. But it's just, I think for mental health, and a lot of us try to pretend, oh, I don't think about that, that's bullshit. Anybody tell you they don't think about that, that's a liar. I really believe that. I'm no guru, but I believe they're a liar. They don't pine over it, but they think about it. And that's why you see these people, and we're all so fascinated. People that seem to reach the epitome and destroy themselves with drugs and alcohol. And we scratch our heads and say, well, they should be happy. Based on what? What is it based on? Because happiness is a state of mind. And the point is, as far as mortality is concerned, I don't think you should think about it in its entirety, but think about it in your longevity. How long you want to be around and how active you want to be while you're around. Now, you know, I can't imagine. Let me tell you something, my friends. It fascinates me that I'm as old as I am. I just can't believe it. How did I get here? What the hell? It's like yesterday. It's an illusion. And I try so hard to tear down the illusion with nowhere to go. Man, I get so angry at these damn scammers. They can't tell me. Or they tell me go deep in my pocket and give it to them so they can live how I talk. Nobody will tell you. There's no man out there that can tell you anything about the mystery of life and death. No man. They can tell you bullshit, but he can't tell you reality because nobody knows. It's very, very mysterious. And you know, I'm talking to you right now, and I'll tell you. Oh, look at these kids today. Look at this kid that shot the 6 people and killed himself. He wasn't even 20. You see, life is the meaning of it all. The confusion of it all. Me, I'm saying to myself, what is it all about? But you'll say that. So what happens when you say that? What's it all about? So I'm looking for somebody with an answer. Not a soul out there with an answer. Not one. There's plenty out there with bullshit, but no answer. I think a healthy life, hey, I could, with the way life is, the way things are, I can hang up this phone, drop dead. But I feel that I have lived a pretty good life. I'm up there. I don't even want to say the number. You guys know how old I am. But go to LeroyColbert.com, my website, and you'll see my progression since I was 10 years old and a lot of aspects of my life. I've been in business 55 years. I'm sort of I'm retired now. Things, and I mean, I don't have a lot of money now because I lived high off the hog. I'm a hog liver. And I don't mean I don't drink, smoke. I just like to buy the best every day. And I didn't make the proper investments I should have made. So my money isn't like I would like it to be now. But I know one thing I like to do. I like to devote my years to giving you guys all my experience, all the things that I went through, the experience that I've had because I'm a learner. I'm looking to You see, I'm not looking to flim-flam you, lie you, tell you. I'm looking to give you the facts based on my life experience and based on looking at not the way I want things to be, but the way they are. And my friends, let me tell you something. If you want to be happy, don't think about what you could do to better your life. But life is beyond you, me, or anybody else. We do our thing, and we don't know where it's going to take us. If we do nothing, we get nothing. That's the way life is. Life is a journey. You may do what you may do, you may get reward, and what you may do, you may get nothing. But you do. So I don't have any answers, and I'm sure, but I want you to think, and I want you to make the most out of your life. And every time I just heard Jason told me about my friend Chris Dickerson. I hadn't spoken to him in 30 years. Won the Mr. America and everything. And he's all beat up with a stroke, 74 years old. The only reason I'm going to be honest with you, my friends, I'm not no phony. I was saved by my accident. Because if it wasn't for the accident, I would have overdosed on those drugs like all the other guys. And I wouldn't be around today talking to you in my 80s. But all I want you to know is this is my take. Don't get hooked up in these scammers BSing you and taking your money and tell you they got the answer. They got the answer to shit. They got the answers to your pocketbook if you're willing to give it to them. And you notice how many sects here, all of them, and the whole thing directed towards the mystery of life and death. To be continued.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.